Das ist die Mischung, was diese Simracing Expo die letzten 5 Jahre, die wir das hier machen, eigentlich ausmacht. Du kannst dir alles anschauen, was gibt es im Simulatorenbereich Neues, was gibt es für Komponenten, ich kann alles testen, aber halt, dass ich hier auch die Besten der Besten bis hin zum Finale anschließend messe. Eine Änderung, die kann man schon ersehen. Hier vorne bei uns in der Gaming Area, da stehen ja 10 Full-Motion-Simulatoren, 10 Acto-Racer, wo wir gestern noch das Rennen drauf gefahren sind. Und für heute gibt es eine Erweiterung für das GT 500. Da haben wirklich auch viele Teams ihre eigenen Simulatoren mitgebracht. Die stehen jetzt vorne im Bereich vor der Technik und scheint auch ganz gut zu funktionieren. Wir haben heute Morgen extra schon Testläufe gemacht. Da können wir uns auf ein tolles Langstreckenrennen freuen. Die große Bühne, wo dann auch die Siegerehrungen stattfinden. Und ja, man sieht wirklich viele Teams um ihre Fahrer drumherum. Die wissen, dass es heute an diesem letzten Tag eng wird in Sachen GT 500. Und da versucht man natürlich seinen Fahrer oder seine Fahrer bestmöglich vorzubereiten durchs Qualifying.
Good morning, race fans. Welcome to the Nürburgring. Welcome to Sunday, and welcome to the ADAC Digital 500 from the iRacing Virtual Nürburgring. Yesterday, it was a fantastic event in the iRacing Porsche Sim Racing Trophy, where we had ourselves a new winner. Max Benecke and Pure Racing Team got himself the victory after Freddie Rasmussen had a disaster in the quarterfinals. And, well, we had ourselves a fantastic Saturday's worth of racing. But today, it's a little bit different. Gone are all of the standard rigs. If you have a look around the stage, we're going to show it to you all afternoon long. These teams, they bought their own rigs. They've got their own setups, and they are ready to do racing for 500 kilometers. It's Will Vincent and Connie Manick to kick you off then, as practice is underway.
Right now, but this event should be absolutely brilliant.
I think the funniest one of the day, and hopefully we will get a camera look at it, is G2 Esports. We can just see it actually on the top right-hand corner of our second screen. Whilst most of the teams have got treble monitors or curve monitors and this whole fantastic setup, G2 Esports have basically gone down the basic option.
Yep, exactly. They've gone for their, well, I guess sponsorship obligations with the Logitech wheel and all that, but they do have a little bit of like a wooden desk and a single monitor setup, which isn't the ideal sort of thing to be having it on a stage such as this, but it's just what they have to work with.
Das Team rund Nils Hundehege, das Sim Experience Element Sim Racing Team. Nils Hundehege nicht nur Teammanager, auch Fahrer, Ludwig Gemmer, sein Teamkollege. Und auch hier ist es ein Audi, wo man sich wirklich verspricht, dass der Audi das stärkste Fahrzeug sein wird. Sim Experience Element Sim Racing.
Just a moment ago, we ran through the teams, and now they're talking for the teams. It's almost about to stop. Because here we are at the legendary Nürburgring as we are set to qualify and then race for 500 kilometers. Wilmington along with Jake Sperry for this segment of the broadcast. As we have a look there at the track graphics, it's currently 20 degrees Celsius with wind speeds of 16 kilometers an hour. We're going to do 100 laps, or about 500 kilometers around this racetrack, and of course, joined the iRacing service back in 2014. As I want to say thank you also to TrackCams22.com, Andreas One and And1 Design for our overlay design. Our development and ATVO by Simon Grossman at Engineering.com. Live timing and scoring will be available throughout the course of this race. Let's then have a look at your starting grid for this 2018 ADAC Digital GT 500. And it will be Pure Racing Team Red and Wenig starting behind the wheel of that car. Qualifying time 150.527 as the cars are now heading themselves in towards the NGK chicane. Connery, final thoughts before we go green.
This start is going to be absolutely crucial. It could potentially be messy as well, as that first turn is oh so tight. It can get very, very congested indeed coming down through there. But as the rolling start will get itself underway, we'll see that iRacing pace car dive down on towards the lane so we can get this race started.
Ladies and gentlemen, as they come past the start-finish line, let's give all the drivers in the ADAC Digital 500 cheer. The pace car is in, the lights go on, we are green.
Oh.
Here at the Nürburgring, we got a car almost on the grass already, Connery.
Yeah, just a huge amount of drama there, just in the bottom end of your top 10. We might even potentially see 3 wide down in towards turn number 1, briefly there for P number 2, but side by side for P number 2, they'll go between the
Inex
two
spun.
the cars. There's the Inex car spun right in the middle of the road. Everyone has to completely scatter to avoid him.
No one hits Inex Racing. That is incredible. Great heads-up driving by everyone on track right there. As we're going to have a look then on board, hopefully, with that Inex machine. They get tagged by the Pure Racing Team number 9 car, and Inex Racing, bad luck for them. They don't even make it past the first corner. But the Simracing machine, they are a team who have improved massively over the last 3 years. They've had themselves podiums, for example, in the Neo Endurance Series, as well as also in our World Tour events here on iRacing. They, however, just look as though today they've had a little bit of bad form early on.
Yeah, it does seem to be the case. As on the screen right now, we have the G2 Esports car going for a move, and also there's going to be Inex once again embroiled in the battle. G2 Esports down the inside there, completing their move down into turn number 1.
Made or will not
GT.
be made that as Omega GT. Here's Sim Experience Element Sim Racing though. They are currently in 23rd, so they've come out of their stop, and currently Sim Experience are right there together. So Muka still gained 5 seconds on that last stop as we look backwards towards that 2 in a 4-car scrap. Looking at Racing Center Vibe Sports right now as they have themselves Sim Experience Element Racing in front, looking for the inside, but not close enough out of Ad Van Bogen into this fantastic left-right chicane, but on cue, down onto the lane, comes that experienced team, and Sim Experience onto the lane. Final stop of the day for them.
Pure Racing Team, who have had a fantastic year on iRacing, pretty much winning anything that's been available for them in terms of GT and endurance racing. Now, for Max Wenig, he's got himself just 3 corners to go. It's the NGK chicane that they go through now. And now, into the final corner, but for the final time, Coca-Cola corner, it is Pure Racing Team that make it 2 for 2 in 2018. Pure Racing Team wrap up Simracing Expo with the double, and they give themselves a little bit of history in this event. Getting out the car already is Max Wenig, going over and running to the stage to go and hug the rest of their team. There is Pure Racing Team. They are running right now. As just to let you know, we have had ourselves a change. The Williams Esports car, no, they've fallen back. Coanda will stay in the top 5. Pure Racing Team though, let's focus over on them. On the left-hand side of our commentary position, the biggest group hug of group hugs I've seen all weekend. They won yesterday, they've won again. Pure Racing Team dominate at Sim
right now
Racing.
With the entirety of the Pure Racing Team just gathering around, and just they're absolutely ecstatic about what they've done here this weekend. They've got the 2 championships that are on this weekend.
You know what, for about 90% of this weekend, Pure Racing Team have been calm, they've been composed, they've been collected. We've seen 2 moments of jubilation from them, one yesterday and one again today. Pure Racing Team, they're still huddled.